Hi, it's Angie. I'm just coming on with a little project share before I get ready to post it out at some point next week. So probably sometime in the next couple of days. It's a spring themed embellishment box, and it's just one of the small boxes from Home Bargains, because that's the only boxes I had. So I started with the top first. As I say, I wanted sort of spring colours. So it's just really a cluster. I started with the big rose there, and then the pink daisy, and then I just sort of worked on it from there, just adding, as you can see, some different flowers, little bits and pieces. I added 3 yellow and green leaves there and there, and put one of these blue and yellow metallic like acrylic flowers, which and with the little gold edges, which I think really just sort of set it off nicely. I've got a bit of bridal bling there, and a bit of pink, the bling trim that I always like to use, a bit there, and then there's a little bit tucked there. There's a feather here, a leaf, and a little paper flower there. Then on here I've put, I don't know if you can see, it's actually a metal piece. It's butterflies. It's a cluster of 3 butterflies and 3 little blings. I say that's a little metal piece. And then I've just put a little word bead that says happy, because I think that just, you know, it's kind of nice and spring and bright and cheerful. And then here, I don't even know what made me think about even doing it, but these are the little ducks that you get from Poundland. You get them in little net bags. You get them in, I think it's 4 or 5. This was in the pastel colours. I think there was the lilac, pink, I think a light blue, a dark blue, and there might have been another one, but I can't remember what it was. Or they do them all in yellow, or they do, the last bag I got were they all had like funny hats on, like cowboy hats and things like that. So I actually went to use a pink one to start with, but then I thought, oh, I wonder what the purple looks like. And the purple looked even nicer. It just brought out the purple tones really nicely. So what I've done is I've sat him or her on some of this, on like a little nest, and it's this, the wood wool from Hobbycraft, and it is like shreds of wood. It's not like the paper shred that you get. It is like wood, but it is very sort of pliable. So I've just sort of applied that with quite a lot of hot glue and then glued the chick on. I must admit, I didn't know if the hot glue would melt the chick, but it didn't. So that's the top. And then inside, I haven't put any paper on the top because I actually quite like to be able to see through and see what's inside. I think it's quite cute. So that's just the underneath where you can see everything glued. Then inside, the person who this is going to absolutely loves flowers, bling. So I've tried to put some bits in that she likes. So I've got 3 really nice rose flowers there, and there's a peg with a little chick on, I think it was. And inside this one I've put some of this shred, this iridescent shred that I had years ago from, now where was it, Pound World, when it was still Pound World. Must be about 5 Easters ago. They had it in like all different sort of Eastery colours. And in here there's trying to do this through my camera, there's some little white leaves on the top, and a little wheat sheaf bud. And then in here there's all I don't want to get them all out, because if I get them all out I don't think I'll get them in again. Loads of like little acrylic flowers, little flower and butterfly there, just loads of little flowers and flowery bits. Then in this section here, the next section, I've filled it half with these like spring colour pom-poms, and half with these jelly gems. I absolutely love jelly gems, and these are the blingiest I've ever come across. I bought them from a company in Birmingham online, and unfortunately I can't remember who they are now. I've got no idea where I got them from. So so there's half and half in there. Then in this end piece there's a bunch of cream and light pink roses. Then there's, I'm trying to see what's in there, there's a berry and a few of the little odds and ends of flowers. Oh, and there's also some pink paper shred in the bottom of there as well. Then in this one, this is jam-packed of bling trim, some butterflies and some flowers and just plain coloured trim. Then in here, this has actually got some of that pink iridescent string. There's just a little bit of it hanging there. It's pink with iridescent bits in. It's from Poundland and they have it at Christmas, which is kind of a bit weird because it's not even a Christmassy item or a Christmassy colour, but they always have it in the packaging at Christmas, and they might have it at Valentine's Day as well. So there's some of that in there, and that is full of paper flowers, bling flowers, and then some of these little flowers. So that's in there. Then in here there's some ribbon leaf trim. It's like one continuous piece, but it's all different colours along the piece. And there's a ribbon flower there, which I think is kind of overspilled from this bit here. I've got a really nice rose there, some ribbon roses, two little birds, and I think it's just ribbon roses in that one. Yeah. Oh, and a feather. There's a feather at the bottom as well, just to sort of line the bottom of that one. So that's what the inside looks like. So I just thought I'd come and share that with you before I get that packaged up. So thanks for watching. Bye.